All right, so number 1 says enter the number of minutes that are in 8 2/3 hours. I changed the numbers just a little bit, but the process is still the same. So there are 60 minutes in an hour. Okay, so if I want to go from hours to minutes, I need to take my amount of hours times how many minutes are in an hour, which is 60, and that'll give me how many minutes I have. So if I have 4 1/5 hours, the easiest way to do it would be go back to an old school number bond. So for a mixed number, the whole number and the fraction make up the mixed number. So 4 1/5 breaks down to 4 wholes and 1/5. So this is still saying 4 hours, and this is saying 1/5 of an hour. So I need to know how many minutes are in 4 hours and how many minutes are in 1/5 of an hour, and then put those minutes together to give me a total amount of minutes for 4 1/5. So I would take 4 hours times 60 minutes in an hour, and I would take 1/5 of an hour times 60 minutes of an hour to get an answer. So 4 times 60. So 4 times 0 is 0. I hope you said 0. And 6 times 4 is 24. I hope you said 24. So for 4 hours is 240 minutes. Now 1/5 of an hour times 60, you would do it how you would do it any other time. So I would take 1/5 times 60, put my 60 over 1, and then I would get 60/5, right? And then you just divide it. So how many times does 5 go into 60? I'm hoping that you said 12. So 1/5 of an hour is 12 minutes. 4 hours is 240 minutes, but these are still separate. And in my problem, they're together. So 4 1/5 is together. That's 4 1/5 hours. I separated them to make it easier to multiply my minutes. I still have to put them back together. So I have 240 minutes for my 4 hours, and then I have 12 more minutes for my 1/5 of an hour. Together, that would give me a total of 252 minutes. Okay? So you do the same process with this one, except you're going to separate 8 2/3 in your number bond instead of 4 1/5.